What's up, Aquarius? It's your girl, Breeze the Goddess, coming at you with another channel message. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to my channel. We chilling, the kids sleep. We finally can do some readings in peace. So I'm back. Welcome back, everybody who's returning to my channel. Welcome to all the new viewers coming to watch my channel. We're gonna dive into the source, okay? So let's see. Thank you for everybody's patience with me earlier. Okay, it probably just wasn't a good idea to schedule this with my kids, especially this type of reading. Because when I say that the energy and all the downloads I was getting yesterday, it was like this infectious, not good energy, but it just like, it was like as soon as I start opening up to read it, this whole like can of chaos start opening up in my house or something. And the minute I got off, everything was cool. So I'm like, I know this is some bullshit. I'm going to have to wait till the kids go to sleep to talk about this. Okay, now, one thing I feel really called to talk about is, before I even get into anything, right? Aquarius, your ancestors are very proud of you. They're very proud of you. You have people around you that are very proud of you, that see what you're doing, what you're trying to do, what you're accomplishing in your life. I think my eyelash is coming off. Okay, but I don't care. They're very proud of what you're trying to accomplish in life. You're seen. You're recognized for what you're trying to do. I don't know if someone feels invisible. You couldn't be invisible if you came in with Harry Potter's cloak, honey. You just couldn't. You're really the star. Okay, this is very much star energy, right? And with the star energy, you attract a lot of things. You might gravitate to other stars. You might get put up in the sky with other stars, but stars always attract shadows. They always attract darkness. A lot of times stars aren't even seen until the darkness, right? Just thinking at night, you know, how often do you see stars during the day, right? It's just about what comes with that, because, yeah, something about that. We got copyright in the middle of the deck. Something about a copyright could be of significance. And then the whole destiny swapping thing. Because that's what I find. I don't know. Somebody could feel like somebody's trying to do that, or because there's this Jezebel energy here that feels like you're stealing all the attention. Okay, like you're trying to destiny swap, but really it's like there's enough room. That's the part I don't understand. Like, it's a different thing if you have a path side by side with somebody. It's a whole nother thing if you try to run them off their path so you can take over it. It'll never work for you. It'll never take you where you want to go. It's not for you. So I don't know what this is about, but we're going to keep diving into the sauce. Tell us what we need to know, Spirit. Tell us what we need to know. Tell us what we need to know. Your power has been amplified, Aquarius. You might be glowing. You might be shining at a brighter rate, I forget what it's called. Electrifying wattage could be of significance. Light bulbs, somebody might need to change, or might have needed to change a light bulb recently. Okay. Court of public opinion is of significance in this situation here. Someone really cares what the public thinks, what people's opinions are of them. Could be this Jezebel, or somebody is trying to have someone tried in front of the court of public opinion. A masculine here could be significant, or you could be a masculine, they could be a masculine. There's a masculine here. Actually, never mind. There's a masculine here that's a sellout. Okay. Sellout. This person will do anything for clout. So this person feels like you be stealing attention. Maybe this person is about to do something extreme to try to steal the attention. Men can also try to empower themselves with Jezebel energy as well. Somebody could be experiencing neck pain. Somebody could literally be trying to put their foot on somebody's neck. Stakeout. Somebody could be stalking somebody, watching somebody around the clock. Stakeout. They don't want to miss a move. They don't want to miss a moment. Also, for somebody here, there's an energy where, somebody that feels like you be stealing all the attention or whatever, they're going to start trying to do like stakeouts or watch you very closely or whatever to try to get ahead of whatever narrative you might, or whatever. Somebody could work corporate or something like that. But, you know, I'm thinking about the jingles. Jamie Foxx, the jingles, coming up with the jingles. It's like, you know, maybe while you're working on, I'm really dancing and shit. while you're working on whatever you're working on, somebody's observing closely because maybe it's something that they think that they could just, I don't know, replicate real quick, or they can get the best pitch before you can, or something like that. I promised them I would push you away. Somebody's pushing you away for this Jezebel energy here. Somebody could have been acting funny with you, like they're just busy or they just got shit going on. But it says, don't fucking piss on my leg and tell me it's raining. Okay, so they're making up excuses, but really somebody told this person to stay away from you, to keep their distance from you, not to fuck with you. This could have been somebody that you decided you're not going to fuck with them. So they're telling everybody y'all know, or that they introduced you to or whatever, not to fuck with you. Somebody could have, this, you know, I want to get into, that was part of the downloads for the cult reading, but it's like somebody, you know, is being forced to push somebody away or to stay away from somebody. And they're the person that's telling this person to stay away from somebody or whatever. It's like, if you're going to be neutral, you stay the fuck away from that person. But it's like, it's really not neutral. I don't know if this is family or another friend. I don't know. Coworker, acquaintance, somebody that you just crossed paths with. You might not even know this person, but there is somebody here that you do know that you might be close with or that you might talk to. They were told to push you away. They were told to leave you alone. Okay? And they did. This person is a sellout. Someone is a sellout. Okay, don't piss on my leg and tell me it's raining. And we got esoteric wisdom here. So you might have done some type of divining or divination to figure out what was going on. You might have gotten a reading or did a reading if you're a reader yourself. And everything just came out. Losing sleep, no rest for the wicked. Okay? No rest for the wicked. Losing sleep. Now, you know what's crazy about that? I might make that the picture of the reading too. The thumbnail. Is that right after I did that reading earlier, now mind you, I was supposed to come back and do this one at 8. I fucked around, and right after that, I just had to take a nap. That reading was so draining. Like, it was dark. It was heavy. It just spewed chaos in the house. As soon as I got the kids calmed down, everything was in order. I crashed the hell out. I was just in my bed. 1 minute I'm laying there. I'm like, I'm cold. I put the blanket over me. I wake up. It's 9 o'clock. I'm like, what the hell? Everybody waiting on me to make dinner. I'm like, you could have woke me up. They're like, you look like you needed to sleep. I'm like, okay. You know, okay. All right. Maybe somebody here is losing sleep. No rest for the wicked. I'm going to leave that out. Somebody here is losing sleep because they know they're doing something wrong. Or it's not about doing something wrong. They're losing sleep because they don't know what you're coming out with next. They feel very threatened by you. That's really the sauce. They feel very threatened by you. There's a cycle that's repeating itself here. This might be a scenario familiar to you that you experienced at a younger age in a past life. Okay? The cycle is repeating itself, sure, but you don't have to repeat the same response. You don't have to give it the same attention. You don't have to do none of that. You might recognize that. That's part of your ascension. That's part of being able to really evaluate your records and et cetera from an objective point of view, right? Just lining up everything, all the events in your life that have happened, learning the lesson from these events, okay, is the second part of it. But then even after you learn the lesson of these events, you might go through the same thing over and over again to learn a lesson. But then after that, you're going to be tested on that same lesson, right? And that's what this feels like this is. To see if you truly mastered it or if you're going to react the same. Okay, that's also the same thing for this person. Maybe they're just toxically jealous and perhaps, let's see. We got shadow worker, light worker. So it was like this. So I'm thinking it's the shadow worker versus the light worker here. Jezebel energy. This person just want to be the star of the show. They don't really have the passion for whatever this is. Like the star in the tarot deck is a healing energy, a hopeful energy, star of hope. That's what I always like to think when I see the star in the deck. It does represent Aquarius. But I just mean in general, if I was reading for any sign and the star came out, okay? A beacon of hope, okay? Something everybody could see. Someone everybody could see. You might be in the public eye, right? Somebody that's going to water the garden, that's going to clear the drought. It's going to hydrate everything around it. Hey, Camellia Rand. I truly appreciate you taking the time to do these readings. You're amazing at what you do. Thank you. Thank you for taking the time to share space with me. Oh my gosh. And then as soon as I read your comment, I got, you are chosen. Okay. Aquarius is chosen, especially you, Camilla. But chosen. Somebody's finding sanctity or sanctuary in solitude. Somebody could have been the black sheep of the family. Isolation is to be expected. So people are making an effort to isolate you because of stuff like this. So there's enough attention to go around. This is like materialism, but I forget what it is. I guess it's superficiality, not materialism. Maybe they're both. Maybe it's both. Somebody can have something here very original to themselves. Maybe somebody like to design their own clothes, or maybe somebody has their own signature, something. But anyway, let me keep going on this card. It says misunderstood, you won't fit in, okay? Both sought out and avoided. That's the biggest one with the chosen. You have to understand, like I said, you're both sought out and avoided. People need the star, they need the light for guidance, etc., etc. But people that want to keep shit in the dark, they're gonna avoid the light, correct? Yeah. So you'll definitely feel like a threat, especially if you have like psychic abilities, etc., to be around people because there's nothing they can put past you. Like this person is trying to stay 10 steps ahead of you, doing like generic shit, non-spiritual 3D shit, muggle shit. Like, I'm gonna do a stakeout, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna watch so I can get 10 steps ahead. Meanwhile, you're psychic. You can hear this motherfucker outside the door. You can hear this motherfucker across the street in their car doing the damn stakeout. Like, you saw them getting ready to do this before they did it. It's like you're always 10 steps ahead on accident or something. Like, it's not even on purpose, because your goal is to, you're coming from the right place, okay? You're chosen. Right. You are the right package at the wrong address, okay? For this person. That don't mean that everybody at that address don't feel like you at the right spot. A lot of people, like I said, because you're stealing all the attention, Aquarius. You're very likable energy, whoever this is, very radiant energy, okay? Yeah, sparkle. Maybe the movie Sparkle, but like there's a sparkle to you. It's a sparkle in your eye, right? Everybody like you at this address, but this Jezebel energy. Hey, seriously, Scrapping from Australia. What's up with you? Aquarius, 3rd of February. Okay. I think that was my stepdad's birthday. He was so dope. He passed on, but man, different breed right there. Different breed. I think that makes you a second deacon Aquarius. We all kind of share some similarities, though. You know, I can relate to every deacon of Aquarius, but it does kind of give you a little bit more insight into type of Aquarius you're dealing with. And as a second deacon Aquarius, I don't know why I'm even going in on your birthday like this. I'm sorry. But you're like very personable, down to earth. You're a vibe. You're a very likable person. You definitely could be somebody I'm talking about right now. You're a very likable person, community oriented. You're very good with communication. You know how to be relatable, personable with people. You know, you're up to date. Yeah, no wonder somebody hating on somebody. Look, why you being weird to me? You might not even know where the fuck this is coming from. Somebody being weird to you. Everybody know about what this person going through. Nobody telling you. Okay, or everybody know what this person trying to do. Nobody saying nothing. Where'd you go? Yeah, it says possible major cutoffs happening. I think I'm gonna leave these out because I don't know why they showed up in the middle like this. So there's something everybody knows about that nobody is telling you because you are the star. Hopefully you're not surrounded with smoke and mirrors right now or like funny ass energy, because that happens to the star, right? Something be significant about November. Then we got, can we please be friends again? Somebody that could have fucked up in November could be asking if y'all could be friends again. Something could have taken place inside an apartment or a house, indoors. Ooh, yeah. All my 3 kids' days are in November. Their birthdays, okay. Sorry for your loss. I'll always be seeing lights in the sky, orbs, etc. No, I'm just saying I know that you're a special type of person. I don't know what else is in your chart, but I met somebody with your birthday, and it was like an unforgettable person. There really was. Um, and yeah, I mean, that, yeah. I'm not even trying to like glaze or nothing, you know what I mean? But just reminded me of that energy, or that energy came to mind when I saw that. So maybe it was a reason, you know. But why you being weird to me? Everybody knew and nobody told you. So somebody was dislocating their shoulder, reaching, talking about you. Somebody made a reach type of assumption, or tried to say something way too far-fetched, or maybe they tried to say that you was copying them. Somebody was like, oh, you dislocated your shoulder reaching with this one. Because like this person lacks this energy, this authenticity. When I was just doing world music, which I can't even believe the first time I took that class, I brushed it off like it didn't matter, when I loved it so much. And I have such a love for contemporary and classical music I didn't even know I had. But I just love it. Handel, Bach, Beethoven. Anyways, but in this, we talk about how you can raise the energy of your audience with a certain type of energy, like by giving a certain type of energy. I'm trying to remember the name of the words. This person doesn't have that. Or the type of energy that makes you want to get stuff done. You not playing the game no more? I was just gonna say, if you're not, we can turn this off. I'm getting downloads and some more stuff. I gotta distinguish it. But yeah, there's like some type of seasoning you put on what you do, where it's like they could steal it and they might have the words, but they're not gonna deliver it the same. It's kind of like when you are doing poetry or when you're rapping, right? Sometimes there's words that don't rhyme exactly, but if you pronounce them a certain way, you'll make them rhyme exactly. But only the person pronouncing it has control over whether they can make that work or not, make that fit or not. You going to bed? Okay. Yeah. Like, this person can't replace you. They're not supposed to. They're supposed to probably shine right beside you. But people can't ever get that concept. There has to be a swap. Someone has to be sacrificed. It can never just be, damn, man, this shit is so draining. Like, is anyone learning? Personality disorder. Somebody here could have a personality disorder. Or someone could be saying somebody has a personality disorder. Using a spiritual means to reach you since you blocked them. Someone could be significant from the situation. Do you ever think of me? Somebody be thinking about you a lot, and they like, do you think of me? Somebody's like, by thinking about you, am I getting the message to you? Am I reaching you spiritually? Because I can't reach you in the physical. Even maybe this person tried to talk to you or played in mind games with you and shit. Like you're very assertive in a kind way though. Like, like, oh, for sure, walk away. Like, you know what I mean? Like, oh, that's what's up, and walk away. Like, like you're not even finna engage, or real healing energy, type of energy where, you'll react to somebody who's acting rash or whatever, where they'll walk away feeling like, damn, why did I do that? What the fuck is wrong with me? Or you just sit there looking like, Sean McGee, my story keeps coming out. Sean McGee, if you don't know the backstory to Sean McGee, he committed suicide. That's why I needed to do that cult reading. He committed suicide. He was queer. Okay, somebody don't know somebody's story here. They don't feel nobody pain. They don't understand what nobody going through. But it's like at the same time, not knowing this person, not understanding anything that's going on with them, whatever. There's somebody here with a vendetta against somebody here. They could be trying to push somebody to suicide. Where like this song might get released, but then they don't get to enjoy seeing the look on people's faces when they hear it, or they don't get to reap in the benefits of this, or somebody could feel like somebody here is worth more dead than alive. Damn. I really could say a lot, but I'd rather not. That's someone's energy here. Child, you are crushing it. The ancestors, I'm telling you, they're proud of y'all. They really are proud of y'all. They see what you're trying to do, or where you're going, or what you're headed to, or some of y'all just, found your life purpose, start actually taking action to actualize this shit, realize this shit. They like, okay, the bird has left the nest. They taking off their training wheels. You know what I mean? I'm proud of them. Okay, misdiagnosing warranted sadness for depression, gifted feeling disorder, gifted feeling equals a disorder or mentally unstable. So someone is saying whenever you feel something, and then we did have a personality disorder. Like if your mood changes, reasonably so, because we have misdiagnosing on this card. Your mood changes reasonably so. It's like, come on now. If I was just cheerful and happy, if someone come up to me and they're like, Breeze, I don't know how to tell you this, but your mom passed. Obviously, I can go from this to like, damn, that's warranted sadness. No one's going to immediately say, oh, Breeze is depressed because she just heard about her mom. You're not warranted to diagnose me with depression if I have a warranted emotion for an event. Depression is more signifying to someone that's stuck in that emotion versus someone who has a warranted reason to feel it in that moment, in that time, for however long, that's not too long, right? Where you're not getting stuck, whatever. Instead of somebody just letting you deal with something like a normal person, as soon as you feel anything, they act like you're incompetent or something or some shit by saying that you're mentally unstable because your mood is changing. Somebody could have their hormones could be out of whack. Somebody could be saying somebody's hormones out of whack. Yeah. But trying to use this against you, trying to make you look like you're disturbed. I literally just heard disturbed. Like this is going to be somebody's defense here for why you don't deserve whatever support, attention, grandiose, your invitation, your graduation, whatever has to do with you leveling up. There could be a group of men significant who hate women. Okay. Especially a feminine could be dealing with men like this, but there could be a masculine here who could be like, like I said, they're masculines who are feminist. not meaning that they're any less masculine or any less manly, but they advocate for women. These are the men who aren't going to be like not all men in a discussion talking about the harm that men have caused the world, right? They're not going to be like not all men, because they understand maybe not all men, but it's always men, right? They're a feminist. They're going to advocate for women, children. They're going to advocate for equal rights, equality. They're going to advocate and stand up for, this is the energy of the masculine in this situation that I'm talking to and connecting with. But there's a group of men who hate women. And sometimes you'll come across a group of men who hate women because they can't be them. No shade. But I've come across a lot of feminine men who seemed more misogynistic than heterosexual men. I never understood that shit, but that could be significant as well. Indie Sounds, 10 Ivy, 4:20 a.m. in Florida. I know that's right. Sounds like Tupac story shit. Maybe. That's getting exposed. Feminine, look, now is not a good time. Yeah, they coming for somebody now. It's crazy we talking about Jezebel energy, because, you could totally counter this toxic Jezebel energy if it's coming off these men. These men could objectify women, reduce them to sex objects, gender confined roles where somebody might want to look out the box, whether you're a masculine or a feminine, because I don't know why. There's a masculine here. This ain't gonna fit for everybody at all. But there's a masculine here that can either like do nails or they can like do hair. This isn't a field maybe that's common for men to be efficient and shit, the bomb.com app, but somebody here is. And it may seem like now is not a good time to try to step in this role, but it is. And there's this group of men who hate women. Whenever I see they hate women, I just think you have villainized feminism. You don't like feminine shit. You don't like emotions. That would make sense if every time you feel something, this person acts like you're disturbed or like you got a mental disorder, or it gets reduced to that. Somebody could be trying to get justice for themselves, and the people they're reaching out to are trying to get to mediate the situation. There could be like a board or council or whatever the fuck this group of men are. You might expect to enact justice on your behalf, or you might expect them to do something about this Jezebel or whatever. And they are actually the center of the problem. This is why this Jezebel energy thinks the way they do, because this Jezebel energy is capitalized on in this space with these men. Like, good as you look, as good as you feel, right? As good as you can entertain. And this person might have to work really hard to entertain, whereas you do it it's just effortless. When things happened to me when I was younger, I was in that lifestyle. I was being trafficked, and the girls I was around, a lot of women was actually a lot older, and they had to work a lot harder than me to get clientele or to get help. Or to get money or anything, because, I don't know, they just really had to work for it. But they thought that for me, everything was easier, but it was really there was a sickness to the back of why, where it was different for me, where not me, I wasn't sick. The people around me were sick. But I do feel like this is an example of star energy, where it's like the dark gravitates to the dark, sure, but they get tired of that shit. Eventually they want to gravitate to the light, or they want somebody that's inexperienced or unexposed, or just something different, period. I just feel like you're something different, Aquarius. And yes, and what you thinking, that's what happened to me. But anyway, the only reason it was so easy for me was because I didn't really have to work, because everything gravitated to me. I didn't get a break from work. I didn't get a moment. You know what I mean? And it's kind of like, this is the situation here where it's like they see all these energies gravitating to you. They couldn't imagine for even a moment, what you're going through or what you're dealing with or whatever with these energies, right? But all they know is that it's not coming to them. There's no balance. It's not. That's the problem here for this feminine here. Share is giving share, but it's like, you can't help what the people won't. What can Nicki Minaj say about Cardi B if her numbers is bigger? Not pitting them against each other, but you know, you gonna say that Cardi B put a trans on her followers to make them replay her shit over and over again so her numbers went crazy? And you know, you can psych yourself out with all that shit if you want, but the bottom line is people like what they like, people don't what they don't. People gravitate to this, people don't if they don't. It has absolutely nothing to do with you doing anything wrong, stealing attention, coming in on the scene trying to steal any motherfucking thing. You stepped in the scene because you're around like minds or someone trying to. You whatever. Sorry, they made me block you. So this is another, someone made somebody push somebody away. Somebody made somebody block somebody. Somebody could have Nordic or Viking ancestry. Okay, I also heard Druids. So somebody definitely could be European, British. You know, today they're British, but back when it was Britannia, you had the Regni, you had the Druid, you had, you know what I mean. Somebody here definitely could be Wiccan or family conflict. You could be or have this bloodline. Something could be causing a family conflict. Oh yeah, that's what I was looking into. You could really dominate this group of men who hate women, whether you're masculine or feminine, by using Jezebel root. I don't know if you're familiar with Jezebel root, but it's funny because this Jezebel energy finna get this Jezebel in trouble, but really, you could just subdue everybody, literally using a Jezebel root for, you know, a Jezebel for a Jezebel. Maybe the answer just seems so simple. It's like, I just didn't think that would work. No, it will. It's that simple. It's that simple. It attracts, but it also dominates, okay? Or some of y'all need to learn how to write somebody's name in purple and put it in your shoe so that, you know, they can put their foot on your neck because you're countering them already, or put some snake skin in your shoe so that you can dominate wherever the fuck you go. Okay, I got me some snake skin all times on hand. The homie be giving me some snake skin. I'm Greek. Okay. That makes sense. Okay. You know why that makes sense? Seriously, scrapping. Greeks, Romans, you know, there's a lot of, just like how we're mutts these days. The Britannia was colonized by the Greeks and the Romans. So today we know it as Great Britain. We know all those places. The United Kingdom is United Kingdom and all that. But before that, it was something else. And, you know, that was well before. Over time, it was like this mix of the British, the Greeks, the Romans, and an integrated society. I recommend you guys go watch Britannia. Okay. Okay, but that was an identifier for you. Okay. It's like a mix there. Like how a lot of Mexicans are Spanish, but also indigenous, right? Indigenous first, right? It's kind of like what it's like for the tribes of Britannia before colonialism, before they became who they are today. Just a little background information. You probably didn't need to know that. But somebody could be moving out, or we got Normandy Fair. If we could trade places so you'd feel betrayed and I can feel shameless. This person feels betrayed by you, Aquarius. Bad bitch anthem. If she gotta be a bitch, she a bad one. It's like you're getting a different treatment than this person did. Fishing for compliments. They're trying to get the same treatment. So not only are you still in attention, you're getting a different level of respect. You're being honored in a different way. Something is very disturbing about this to this person. They can make up lies easily on the spot. Lies come easily for this person. For some of you guys, this is a sister, or somebody's sister might know something. Like I said, everybody knows and nobody's telling you. That was one of the first cards that came out. But something about a sister. Somebody could have been at a fancy restaurant recently. Somebody's sister that be going to a fancy restaurant. Something about that could be of significance here. Somebody got karmic debts that must be paid. That's what this card's saying. That's really what they're trying to do, is avoid paying karmic debts and trying to scapegoat with, oh, Aquarius is stealing attention. They're the problem, not me. Somebody could be trying to talk about somebody's hygiene. Because this young and made bad bitch anthem I just heard, pussy on Febreze. And she keep it bald, Mr. Clean. Somebody trying to say somebody had bad personal hygiene. That's obviously not true. Pussy on Febreze, okay? It's Febreze down there for the masculine too, shit. Anti-miscegenation, disdain of intermixing of bloodlines. So this could be of significance. This person could think maybe they're of a lighter color, maybe if they're of a higher class. If it's not about race, it could be about class. Shit, this could be about spiritual rank. Somebody could be of the Gullah Geechee culture, right? I'm familiar with it. I ain't gonna hold it. I ain't even from, I think that's North Carolina, Carolinas or something like that. Somebody could be from there. I definitely studied it. I practice hoodoo, but that's not my only practice. I like a fucking encyclopedia. But I do practice, what I practice, but I'm familiar with Gullah Geechee. Somebody here could be very experienced in Gullah Geechee, okay? Somebody here could be like a guru of this, or this is their main practice. This could be you, or this could be somebody else, okay? Southeast or Midwest type energy. Indigo child. Somebody could have been born between 1950 and 1979. My family is from North Carolina. Okay, Camilla, that makes sense. My sister stole my inheritance. Yeah, they got karmic debts to pay. She out of fucking line. You was born in 79? Okay, so you're the indigo child here. All right. All right, it's coming together. Let's see what else we got to talk about here. Your moans were playing in my head constantly. They wanted to impress these people so bad. They're trying to throw you under the bus to impress these people. These people is sprung. I just heard I'm sprung by T-Pain. These people is sprung. Nephthys, goddess of air, protector of the dead, vulture. Somebody could be seeing these. The power of resurrection. Somebody could be studying this, or Nephthys. Vultures. Nepto. I think Nepto is the masculine of it. And then I just heard Nephilim. Something about those things could be of significance. I'm not going to go too deep into it, but I hope I planted the seed for you to go look it up. Let's keep going. Undeniable power, okay? Somebody is looking at you like a god, goddess, okay? With undeniable power. Ella May don't want you. You messed up. Boy, you got that. I'm good. Ain't no comebacks. You did this. I'ma run that. I'm good. It's cool. I don't want you no more. Damn. Somebody about to dig themselves into a hole they can't get out of because they doing all this to be wanted. Ain't nobody gonna want their ass no more. Somebody need to tone it the hell down. We're trying to save both of us. I'm trying to save you. I'm trying to save me. Can you just let it go? That's what I'm getting, Aquarius. Is that where you at? Challenging conventional thinking. Yeah. Somebody too competitive here. Somebody too competitive, and they listen, because you are light. Star energy. Star energy. Yeah, this person can't challenge this conventional thinking they have. We talk about gendered norms, right? Where they put women kind of on this, I forget what it's called, where they're measured by how desirable or attractive they are, or how wanted they are, or and maybe you don't give a fuck about that, and it makes you that much more desirable. You challenge conventional thinking. You're different. You stand out for that reason. Like the wild girl that's just so beautiful. People are enamored by her. You know, where this one that's just like their Barbie, their doll, but it's like, be a doll and go. do this, you know, whereas you like wouldn't go for that. It's like, you got me fucked up. The difference between y'all, this person don't understand. They're like, I'm everything you guys want me to be. And you're giving them all the attention. Because maybe try to be yourself, honey. For the cross watcher. Can't be Aquarius. You can't be nobody else. They're already taken. Past life triggers. Longing for places you've never been. Unexplainable disdain, phobias, tears, familiarity, gravitating to time periods outside of your current existence. Somebody could be dealing with past life triggers. Like I said, this is a cycle you've been through before, but you're about to be tested to see if you've mastered it. It's crazy. Familiarity, familiar energies. I watched somebody reading today. I want to say it was Queen Amun-Ra who was talking about energies that are familiar to you and what that is and what that means. Go check her out. I love her channel. She is so uplifting. Kiana Lede, if you hate me, waiting for the wheels to fall off. It's okay if you hate me because I'm only trying to think about you, baby. It's okay if you're angry because we don't deserve all the shit we've been taking. Okay? So it's like you sympathize for this person. They hate you. I ain't gonna lie. They can't stand you. You know, they hate you, but it's like you sympathize for them because it's like, I know why you hate me. I know why you hate me because I'm not like you. You over here stuck in this cage of being Stepford wife and fitting in the whoopty whoop, and you know, you're being played as a puppet, and you know, and I'm just being myself. I would hate me too. But you know, you mad at the wrong person. You mad at the wrong energy. You need to be upset with the social programming, with the society you're in, you know, whatever. So someone understands that the hate that this person has for you, you understand that the hate this person has for you ain't even really about you. And that's what makes you a little bit more compassionate for this energy. Okay. You might even try to send somebody their direction. Hey, go check out so-and-so. Got a really cool this. Really cool that. You know, just like I said, trying to keep the peace, bringing balance, universal balance, because you're not doing anything to this person. You're not taking energy. These people are sharing their attention. I don't want to say they're moving your loyalty, the other person's loyalty to you, because that's not what it feels like. It just feels like somebody cannot handle sharing the spotlight, or maybe you being around, they realized they never fucking really had the spotlight. They was just a good time, or they were just fun, or yeah, that's what it is. Something about you being in the star energy makes you important to somebody or something. Whereas this person just kind of feels like a background piece. Trophy. Seeing the interconnectedness and independence of all aspects with balance. Getting your priorities straight to bring in balance. But you can't help it, Aquarius, that someone sees that you are a great investment. They see you as a great investment. There's nothing you could do about that. You're not, trying to hurt anybody or anything. And that's why when this person went to go do spell work on you, it backfired. It wasn't warranted. This is not your doing. This is not you doing anything to them. Maybe they need to rise to the occasion. I've had phenomenal women, men too, come into my life, my field, my whatever, and, you know, really, really outshine the fuck out of me. And instead of feeling like, damn, you just make me look tired, you just make me look so hurt out here. Instead of looking at it like that, you know, there was a lot I could learn off of watching these people and what they was doing that I could apply in my day-to-day life, not copying, taking notes, because that's okay to do. Everybody act like they gotta be, anyway, taking notes, right? And then whatever I turn into with all this knowledge, whatever I've accumulated, etc., boom, this person ain't taking notes. They've been hypercritical this whole time. Look what they're wearing. Stop focusing on what the fuck Aquarius is wearing in your own lens, and start focusing on the way that people react to the way that Aquarius is dressing. Look at the way they're reacting. Don't even just worry about Aquarius' style, trying to put her down, all that. because that's not what you're worried about. You think you hate Aquarius, you don't. You hate these people because you've tried so hard to please them. This is what it is. And all of a sudden they're distracted with this new energy. There's this new person, everyone's enamored with them. All somebody has to do here is pour into themselves instead of constantly comparing to a star. They're a star themselves, but with different attributes. You're not reducing them to anything. They're reducing themselves. They're letting the people around reduce them. And that's another shocker here is what it's giving for me, Aquarius, is that maybe they thought that this was just how these people were, and now they're seeing how these people interact with you. And they're like, oh, they are capable of being a gentleman. They are capable of having a real conversation outside of sexual connotations and wanting me to sexually spectate. And, they are capable of, blah, 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 blah. Maybe they didn't realize until you came around and you had a sense of what you wanted, and you're showing this person whether they know it or not. They can hate all they want. It's going to cause more delays. But I feel like you're in this person's life, even as the star energy, to shine a light on the possibilities, to shine a light on things that can be done differently, to give somebody an idea or motivation. And instead they're not looking at it like they're supposed to. And then we got you really heard, saw that shit. So there might have been something you saw, you heard in the background, or coming up on somebody, whatever, and you question, like, I know I didn't really hear this bitch say that, or I know I didn't really hear they really said that. You might have seen something that seemed so crazy, like, I must have been tripping. I must have been. No, you really saw that shit. Okay, somebody could have dark brown hair. Somebody could have been on a drill team, or somebody could be in the sorority, the dance teams and stuff that be coming through. What do they do? I don't know. You know what I mean? That type of person, okay? Somebody could have done that in the past, or somebody could do this now. This could be that type of stuff. Something could be happening on Monday, or something could have happened on Monday. Somebody feels really bad. They dragged you into something. Spiritual gain. They dragged you into something for spiritual gain. Somebody could be trying to use spiritual communication. Okay, somebody also could be trying to use psychological warfare, spiritual warfare, conjure work right here. We got backhanded compliments. Maybe they thought they was being cute in front of people, trying to give you backhanded compliments. But nobody thought it was cute. Dream work, explore your dreams. You need to be writing down your dreams, exploring your dreams, conjure work. Okay? This person could have did some type of work on you. You might need to do some work for yourself. Okay. Do you ever think of me anymore? Someone, this is twice, 2 cards now. Somebody is wondering if you're thinking of them, Aquarius. Pretty, handsome ain't enough. Somebody, like I said, that's what I mean. When you came in with brains. You're pretty, but you're pretty and smart. You're handsome, but you're handsome and smart. So somebody here that maybe just was appealing to look at, eye candy type energy, is feeling like they're not enough anymore. Stop talking to my 2 older kids, not by choice. I'm sorry. Yes, I've been watching Queen Amun-Ra for 2 years now. That's my auntie. That's my auntie. I don't care. That's my spiritual auntie. I love her so much. Herbology, herbalist. Somebody could be into herbology, or they could be an herbalist. I really miss the fuck out of you. Do you miss me? So maybe this herbologist friend you might have, or someone really misses you. They're wondering if you're thinking about them. Is this a lover? Is this a friend? Who is this? Work with the sun. Let me get to the next part of this spiritual gain again here. Get to the next part of this deck, the bottom of it, because we almost threw the whole pile. Just a second. know why I thought I kept hearing something. Yes, y'all see me wrapped up in my blanket. I got boxers on under this briefs on. It's just not warm enough. It's just too cold right now. Sustenance. Somebody's looking for something sustainable. Or one person has sustenance and one person is just good to look at. This person feeling like they can't trust nobody no more. I'm so frustrated I threw off my sleep schedule with that nap. Why am I drinking coffee at 1 in the morning? Yeah, right one, wrong time. It's like this person don't have no problem with you being the star. It's just like, why you have to come and shit on their parade right now? Or why you have to come and get in the way when they were so close? Somebody feel like they were so close. Okay, something about that. Bilocation, ability to be two places at one time. Could be a shapeshifter here. You're not extending the same understanding to me that I gave to you. So maybe you were the new person at one point and this person showed you the ropes. They're the ones that could have introduced you to people. These people could have got you connected or networked with you in some way, shape, or form. And they feel like they were like really understanding of how green you were. Well, the things that you didn't understand, they helped you, right? And they just feel like now that they're struggling or drowning or feeling like they're not getting the same attention, you're not helping them. You're not extending them the same grace, or you're not putting them in the same conversations. You're not having them in the same rooms as you, or like they put you in the same room as them. Which, I can understand. Not Arcturian again. Man, these Arcturians trying to talk to me, y'all. They really trying to talk to me. They coming up in every reading. I have so many starseeds in here. Palladian, Andromedan, the Lyran, I got all type of negative, the so-called darker starseeds and shit up in here. But Arcturians keep coming up. Somebody could be heavily attracted to the color blue at this time. Okay, or somebody could have recently started getting downloads of their Akashic records. Somebody here is a healer, 5D energy, evolved energy. Okay. I'm a Syrian for sure. I got 11 cats. I think that's Lyran. Lyr, the Lyran. Yeah. Yeah. Probably. Especially if you're like super connected to the feline. Yeah. Probably. For sure. Syrian, I'm actually Syrian, like I'm Syrian. But I found out the more I go into history beyond religion and all that other stuff, like you can get further back in history than that, right? I find out that Syria, along with these other 12, which they call the 12 tribes of Israel or whatever, but those are really, they were all like named based on their starseed ancestry or origins, something like that. So when it comes to like Syrians, which I have Syrian ancestry, they're like named after the Sirius starseed system or star system, or and then here is named after this starseed system. There's Sirius A, there's Sirius B. There's like these there's these other ways now, like how you can get a DNA test to figure out your genetic makeup or whatever, your chromosomal makeup and all that type of stuff or whatever. There's a way that you can get a genetic test for your starseed makeup. When they do a DNA test, there's a part of the DNA that they discard, like they don't need it because they're not looking for that. But in that very stuff that they discard, you can figure out what starseed you are, or, and the government is aware of this. I wouldn't be surprised if they've been categorizing us as starseeds on the under, while we only are categorized to each other through races and classes and genders, and to distract us from what else is really going on, right? Hell yeah. So we got Mars. Definitely need to look at Mars placement. Somebody needs to be taking action where there's been procrastination. Somebody is trying to alleviate their sexual needs at this time. Something about physical assertion, motive. Somebody might need to be looking into the motive of someone's intentions at this time. Drive. What drives you? What are you passionate about? Someone forward thinking. Okay. Or you need to get into a state of forward thinking, motivations, okay? Mars placements. But definitely keep researching your starseed ancestry. If you know where you come from, where like your ancestry and stuff has not been erased, where you have to go research it, you know, and just rely on what somebody tell you, like where you know where you come from, where your people come from and all that. Go check out what you can corroborate with the starseed information, and it'll give you something, because really none of us are one starseed. We're all like mutts, right? We're all mutts because we've been breeding with each other, not knowing about what starseed we come from. This one, this one, this one, this one. So I doubt that there's anyone that's just pure Arcturian unless you just got here from that galaxy, right? Or that planetary, whatever. Everyone is mixed starseeds. Even if you become aware that you're a starseed, there might be one that you gravitate most to. You might be a starseed. There might be a starseed that you're most salient, right? You identify with most saliently, but it doesn't necessarily mean that that's the only starseed you are. A lot of us are going to be a mix. Even like my mother's side, they might be serious A and B starseeds, but I know we got a little reptilian shit over there too. I know we do because I know our history. So I got to live with that. Just like how, regardless of whatever is said about them or whatever, we got histories that we got to come to terms with. That's the only other side of learning about your starseed stuff. Can't just go to the sides of your starseed journey that you like. You gotta investigate the sides you don't, so you understand the generational patterns of even your starseed ancestry, even beyond this 3D, even beyond all the way up into the cosmos, all the way into other galaxies. How are you breaking that generational curse? Just gotta think bigger. Okay. Not all reptilians are bad. That's right. They not. That's right. And especially, are you the Greek one? You are the Greek one, seriously, scrapping. So you know a lot about, you might know about like the draconian laws and stuff like that were enacted in Greece, I believe. Rome. That was the bad reptilians. The Draco, I think it's Greco-Roman. I mean, not Greco-Roman, Greco-Draco or something like that. They was the bad ones. But the generations that suffered those reptilians that came after them, the mixed babies that was reptilian mixed with, human Greek, whatever, they weren't all inherently bad, right? They came out, a lot of them came out good, so just like how we have to look at everybody. Same thing when we're looking at these starseeds, because if you start criminalizing these reptilians and turning it back on these reptilians, you might not even understand that. Like I said, like in this melting pot of the planet, darker people are the kettle. We're not even invited to come melt in the pot with everybody else. We got to be the fire keeping the pot burning for everybody else, because that's how they look at us. That's how it was for the reptilians. They was the problem child of the galaxy. The more you learn about reptilians, the more you feel like you can relate to them. And if anything, learn from them how toxic they've become, how bad they've gotten being abandoned and pushed out of their stuff and all that. I'm going on a real tangent with this. That's what it could be for any people, creature, etc. in the world that is hyper-capitalized on, that is outcasted, that is put at the bottom of a stratification system to suffer the most, for people to benefit off of the most while they complain about them the most. Reptilians are the most hated because they're the most destructive. But just like Black people are the most hated, not even because we're the most destructive. It's just painted that way. It's just painted that fucking way. Most destructive people in the world are the smallest minority in the world. The white people are the minority in the world. They the most destructive though. That shit is crazy, right? But it's kind of like that. We're painted to be the most destructive, even if our destruction is a reaction to our oppression, okay, or if it's the explosion of suppressed emotions, right? That's another thing. If you look at the reptilians, right, we think about our justice and pushing the line and fuck it, we're not gonna keep asking. We got to go to war. We're going to war. That's what the reptilians did. I'm not even a fan of reptilians. I'm just telling you. That's what they did. And now every galaxy, look at the reptilian. They've painted the reptilians like they're just the worst of the worst of the worst, to the point where now they conquer planets and make their own galaxy. They create their own realities because they're never accepted in anyone's. Okay? The domino effects, right? So, also with this Jezebel energy, you might need to just give this person a hug real quick. Okay? You'd be very surprised how many cycles are just constantly repeating themselves. And when people try to talk about these things, because a lot of people aren't informed. It's one thing when you're not informed. It's another thing when the information's put out there and you're being used as a tool to suppress that information and you're falling for it. I mean, nobody should stop talking about these things, because it's by talking about these things that everybody knows about these things. And if we know history, we have the ability to use what we've learned from it to do better. But as long as we keep erasing it, like I say, what do I always say? The people that don't know history are doomed to repeat it. The people who erase history intend to repeat it. Okay, so you need to be mindful of that. But the further you go into it, I don't know if it's a sociologist in me, but I wanted to understand all these creatures, even the ones everybody was like, they're horrible, they're bad, don't fuck with them, don't talk to them, don't. What made them bad? What turned them into this? How did it get like this? Where can I get some credible sources? Where can I get, I always have been that type of person where I got to figure it out to the actual root, not just the surface. Obviously, they don't have the best reputation in the galaxy, in our galaxy. But why? Why? Have some things been fabricated? Have some things been covered up? Have some things been erased? Are the real monsters making them seem like monsters because they're trying to get their justice? Are they forcing their way into a galaxy they have no business in, or are they trying to come back to one that they should have never been cast out of? None of us will know unless we keep doing the research, unless we can get their perspective of history. Sexual spectating, though. I was just talking about this, and then the car come up. These eyelashes is bothering me, but I'm not trying to traumatize y'all snatching them off on the screen, but I really want to take them off, okay? Somebody could be Venusian. Somebody could work with Hather. Very artistic energy here. 4D energy, not 5D, but gentle 4D energy. Somebody that's coming from a place of love, compassion. Somebody on their way, okay? Somebody might need to move in love. Venusian for this person. Yeah, somebody here could be fighting with their parents. Their parents could have some type of expectation of them. That could be the pressure in the background of why they're demanding so much attention. Or maybe they always fight with their parents. Maybe somebody has daddy, mommy issues. Yeah, somebody thinks of you often. They're excessively watching. Okay. They think of you excessively, watching you obsessively. That's actually a bar from one of my songs. They think of me excessively. They watching me obsessively. Something about that. Child, they're not looking within, they're looking on the outside. They're finding anything outside of them that they could blame for why things ain't going their way. This is really bothering me. Capitulates. Wave the white flag. Fold back down. Acquiescence to come. And then hex you, assuming that you hexed me. Damn. You see how quick motherfuckers jump to conclusions? Make assumptions? Hexed you, assuming you hexed me. This person has already taken action. Somebody has a really imbalanced ego here. It's out of control. They have done something that they cannot... there's no win-win here. There's no way to save this. You just got to surrender, back down, try to clean up the mess. Spilled milk, bring a napkin. Because at this point, they know that they'd have fucked themselves with this hex. Poor thing. And they know that there's no way to win. There's no capitulation. They have to surrender. They have to surrender without expecting anything in return. That's what capitulate means. They're not in a position to negotiate. They just have to surrender and accept whatever. Thank you. Thank you. Look, people don't be wanting to hear that Starseed shit. Look, I lost 8 of my viewers talking about some Starseed shit. But it's the truth. It's really the truth. We're going to be in a fight forever until the whole planet blow up if people don't come to recognize. And then this planet blow up, what domino effects does that mean for the rest of the galaxy? What does that mean for other planets that survive off of us? People are learning about the interconnectedness we have to Earth. Okay. But this Earth is relied on not just by us. It's not just what brings us sustenance. It's what brings other planets sustenance. If you've heard about the Anunnaki, Nibiru still survives off of Earth. So if we become a threat to Earth, refusing to learn or refusing to, and we're the biggest weapon of destruction against it, humans. I mean, don't be surprised if creatures or extraterrestrials from these other planets that depend on this planet come here and annihilate you because you're a threat to them. You're not just a threat to Earth, you're a threat to the equilibrium Earth brings this galaxy. So people just have to understand, what doesn't kill you disappoints the rest of us. Child. This person hates you. So this person that did this spell work on you, assuming that you did spell work on them, it didn't kill you. You're alive. How the fuck are you alive? Like, this is the energy. How the fuck are you alive right now? They're disappointed because it didn't have the outcome they wanted it to have. They really need to count their blessings that it didn't. Somebody ancestors don't play. You being soft with this person, not soft, but you being compassionate with this person is cool and all, but this person is all about superficial gain. Look, right here on the top. They really could feel like the world would be better without you because that's how bad they feel about you. That's how much they hate you. And then we got spells to make you bend at their will. This could be the bitch right here, no shade, that is trying to get a fucking karmic cult on your ass. This could be the motherfucker right here, the prequel or prologue to the main fucking story in the next reading. This is crazy. This person could have went and joined a coven or a cult. They couldn't do this magic by themselves, or they could have joined a cult. Neo, when you're mad, baby, don't think I don't take you seriously. You're just so sexy when you're mad. Maybe this person has expressed their frustrations to you, and you was just like, oh, you're so adorable when you're mad. Don't look at it like that. You could have just been trying to be like positive, but you might have come off like dismissive. And that pissed this person off even more, because more than anything, this person feels like they should be taken seriously, more seriously than you. If not as serious as you. We got this again. Hex you, assuming that you hex me again. Mooney long pain. So if you didn't love me, why would you pretend? You knew me back then. You don't know me now. That pain. I can't even see right now. Somebody wants somebody to feel that pain. Child, that pain. You must feel it to heal it. Or this person. You gonna have to let this person sit with their pain because it ain't no way around it. They don't understand that this is internal. This is psychological. This is a domino effect is some type of trauma or something that shit to do with you. You're not stealing attention. Your presence commands attention just naturally. Your presence is the present for some people. You know, wizard, warlock could be of significance. Go read that. Go watch that warlock reading, or you could be a warlock, wizard. All I'm trying to do is get my shit together. Yeah. There could be this Jezebel energy coming for you. Like I said, all you're trying to do is get your shit together. Maybe that's this group of men who hate women trying to come from this wizard or warlock who's just trying to get their shit together because they think for themselves, they got a different point of view on life, on things. Thank you. I don't care how busy we get, don't forget to communicate. There's a lover here. They helped me cover it up. Something about somebody covering something up. There may be challenges coming up, but everything will be okay. Then we got this, they made me block you on everything. Somebody forcing people to block you, get away from you. They feel threatened by you. My gifts don't require me to work with spirits. I chose to do this reading way too late. Somebody trying to spin the story, okay, about how they hexed you, assuming that you hexed them. They could still be trying to run with the narrative that you hexed them, so that's why they should feel justified. Kehlani footsteps, and when I walked away, I left footsteps in the mud so you could follow me. I really hope you still want me the way I want you. There's more than one truth here. Yeah, I don't want to discount this person because I do feel like they worked hard to get where they are. Maybe they was worried about the wrong shit. Battle of wits with an armed person opponent, showing up to an argument you aren't prepared for. That's what I'm saying. You might be minimizing this person's point of view. Starseed energy. Like listening to what everybody is telling you that's glossing you up or glazing you or all on your nuts and stuff like that. You might just listen to what these people say to you about this person and believe them because this person be acting hella like superficial and da-da-da-da. But really, maybe you came into this scenario, one, to demand the respect and, you feel me, that everybody should get, right? For two, maybe instead of just letting this person get disrespected or objectified or sexualized or whatever they feel like is going on with them, you know, if you're really the star, if you're really about healing, if you're about hope, maybe help this person get across to these people that they're more than a sex object. Help this person get across to these people. Help this person get a leg up, especially if this person brought you around these people. That's what I'm just feeling right now. Something about that. Because two things could be true at once. Okay. Maybe this person does believe that you steal attention. Maybe you naturally really do steal attention. But to say steal is like as if you're doing something intentional and you're not. But this person really needs your help. And it's like you're not helping them, so they're working against you. This person is too proud to ask for help. I think they're just like, if you really have a good conscience, you'll just do that anyway. Why would I need to ask you? You're the star. You're a healer. You're hopeful energy. You speak your mind. You see what these motherfuckers is doing. Something about that. There's an ascended water sign, siren energy here. Somebody could work with water spirits. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. That could be involved here, have something to do with something. This person could be very beautiful. But again, with the hypersexualization, I'm not saying that they're hypersexual because they're a water sign, but people tend to hypersexualize them to where they can't be heard because they're just seen. Okay? Anubis and put energy, the god of the dead and the god of the afterlife, the carer of the dead. Somebody might need to take care of their altar. Okay, somebody might be familiar with these energies. What are these? Actually, I never even finished this. But it says astral realm. If you know about the third party, are you also a third party? Kehlani, wish I never. Somebody feeling like they wish they never got involved or never wish they never found out about. This person, though, what they're doing to you, the way they're coming for you, this is a witch hunt. This is a witch hunt. This person is a spiritual narcissist, or that's how they're coming across. Somebody that's lacking in empathy, they could think that you are a spiritual narcissist. Okay, lets their spiritual or religious beliefs go to their head, thinks it makes them superior. Somebody be saying this about you, or that's this person. I know people be saying shit like this about me. I don't think I'm superior. Actually, I might know a lot, but I don't think I know shit at all. There's a lot more that I don't know. Something about extended family could have something to do with this, or this could be a Jezebel energy that you sensed in your extended family. You might have overlooked it. Don't. Somebody here is dragging things out. Here we go again with this. Feelers are healers. Profound empathy. You must feel it to heal it. Pathology. Raw intensity of genuine emotion. Yeah, I feel like this person really gonna express something to you, and I think you should just really listen. Really, really listen. Stop making this person an issue for pointing out an issue, and maybe just listen to the issue at hand, right? Because I don't think this person wants a problem with you, Aquarius. Maybe they think they do, but they really don't want a problem with you. It's you and them against the problem. They see you as the solution. They just don't know it yet. Saying they're working when they're not. Someone is saying somebody's working when they're not. If you work a good job, or this person might be trying to like lie, act like they do too. Yeah, I work too. Oh, I work here. Or somebody lying, saying they're working when they're not. There's also somebody here that's saying that they're going to work and they're just like wasting the whole day while somebody thinks they're at work and they're not. Staying away for your protection is of significance here. Somebody could be staying away from someone for their protection. That's what I'm saying. If someone knows that this person is going batshit crazy, hexing you and shit, trying to dominate you, use all these spell work and everything else to control you because you're pretty. Somebody could be doing spells on your beauty to try to make you ugly, try to make you less attractive, cause blemishes, make you gain weight. It's like this person gets more and more enraged by the day. So somebody could be staying away from you to keep this person pacified for your protection. That's why when this person was like block you, it was like, he was like, okay. Or this person was like, okay. Because maybe you could visibly see what this person's spell work was doing to somebody. Casting false accusations to distract people as they target you. Yeah. Somebody's making up something about you. For some of you guys, if you're a masculine here, somebody could have said that you were bisexual and it's not true. Okay, just trying to like embarrass somebody here. Let me think about it. It's like you're considering maybe what I'm saying or what this person could be going through. You're considering them. But it's like, you know, you're on the fence about doing something about something. But I think what Spirit wants you to understand is like this person won't stop until they end you or until you help them in this. That's why I feel like you guys cross paths. I mean, we can look at it all we want, like you guys cross paths with each other because this is a karmic that you're meant to teach a lesson or learn a lesson from and all that. But this could dead ass be a situation where this person is, they think that you're their enemy when really you're there to help them. Or you could think this person is making an enemy out of you, but really they're just asking you to help them. It's like if you would never accept this for yourself, why are you letting this other person be subjected to it? And from your perspective, it could be like, this is what you do. This is what you've been. This is how you are. Why would I come in here and try to change you? You know, innocently. But this person is like, I want you to come in here and change things. I want you to be the change in this motherfucker. Don't just come in here stealing attention to do nothing with it so that you could be up here while we still down here suffering and shit. Somebody has a lot of faith in what you can do and the things that you can change and the strides you can make for people. And, you know, that's really where this Jezebel energy is frustrating. This Jezebel energy could also feel like you're not being a girl's girl, or, you know, you're not supportive of the feminine energy, or you're not looking out for other feminines, or somebody here could be a feminist, like for real. And somebody could be painting themselves as a feminist, but like I said, they're not a girl. They're not an advocate for feminist rights, feminine respect, like divine feminine energy would be, you know. It's like you ain't ever gonna let that shit happen to you, but you're okay with watching it happen to everyone else because you think that they're not as divine, or like this is somebody's way of thinking. of you. And this is where the conflict comes from. Love of my life, Erykah Badu. You are my friend. I can't pretend. So maybe it's like, you really see a friend in this person. This is all misguided anger. 8 of Swords, they're in a mental prison. Feeling trapped, they're blind to the truth. They're actually self-limiting themselves. Like I said, instead of taking notes, making a problem out of you, even in the eyes of these men or whoever this misogynistic energy is here. And if the thing that they're not understanding, whoever this is, this Jezebel energy is, I mean, do you want Aquarius to speak up for you or do you not? Because if you start painting Aquarius in a bad light to these misogynists here, you're putting a muzzle over yourself too if you expected Aquarius to be the voice for you. Somebody could be a mother figure here with the Queen of Pentacles in the upright, or Queen of Coins. Somebody's in their bag or they're being seen as a very practical, mature, and successful energy. Yeah, it's definitely given like big sister, elder energy. That's what this person expects from you. They feel like you're not trying to be that, or like you claim to be this, but in action it's like you just want big dog status. Somebody wants status, not the real thing, okay? Or that's how somebody feels, okay? And then we got a Page of Wands in the upright. There's some good news coming your way. Something about a bright idea. That's what I'm saying. Somebody trying to get ahead. Rushing in head first, effortlessly. Definitely getting just good news left and right, Aquarius. This whole collective, me, my collective, just getting good news left and right, okay? Page of Coins, young but grounded. Solid beginning, strong foundation, yeah. Good news about a strong foundation, a solid new beginning. Okay, somebody here could be younger. Somebody is very grounded here. Connection, defiance, stand your ground. Yeah, somebody is going to be, conviction, defiance, stand your ground. Somebody is standing their ground in every direction, on all, But the thing about standing your ground sometimes, Aquarius, is at what cost? Because then we got the 10 of Coins in the reverse. Financial collapse, money disputes, family fallout. So maybe that's why you haven't prioritized that, because there's something you want to do or something you want to get to. Like, I'm going to focus on me. I'm going to worry about me. Because you know that if you address these people that are already fixed in the way that they think, that you could be sacrificing your own 10 of Coins. Even though this is the right thing to do. Maybe the way this person wants to go about it, 9 of Swords in the reverse. Sorry, that's my desk. I'm rubbing my foot against it, scratching my foot on it. That's my foot. Anyways, reaching out, learning to cope for tomorrow. Hope for tomorrow. They are reaching out for help. So this is the thing. We could do this whole thing. This is what this Aquarius might be trying to explain to this person. We could do this whole competitive thing. Oh, I'm stealing attention from you. That's not going to be effective. That's not going to get you anywhere. No one's going to listen to that. As a matter of fact, you're going to be actually bringing more attention to Aquarius being like that. The second one, confronting these people. Confronting these people we want something from. Someone here knows that's not going to be effective. That's a gamble. That's a risk someone is not willing to take because there's more loss to it than anything. You're trying to get respect from these people who respect you so little that if you try to get respect, they'll discard you. Somebody wants to get the opportunity to get put to a level of status where, yeah, someone here does. So the third option, which is the one I feel like you're trying to get this person to go with, is to work together. Let me guide you through this. Let me show you how to stand on business for yourself. Let me show you how to watch me, take notes. The avenue you want me to go, if I wouldn't take that avenue for myself because I know what I got to do to keep my food on my plate, why do you expect me to take this avenue for you? If you come at me for help, are you going to actually let me help you? Or are you going to assume that you know better than me? Or somebody's going to try to get you there, trying to guilt you into standing up for them They're going to make you like sacrifice way more than you need to just because this person don't listen. They're not coachable. They don't listen. Chivalry, hopeless, romantic, idealistic, Knight of Cups. Something about a romantic offer here could be of significance. Partnership. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Aries. Leo. The Emperor here in the upright. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Someone has a problem with this Emperor. Okay, you could be the Emperor if you're masculine, but authority, structure, dependability. Whatever system this Emperor has works for them. They're not going to change it for anyone. If you want somebody to change something like this big, you got to be more strategic and creative than that. And that's just what this person just needs to understand about the situation. That's just what it is with this Ten of Wands in the reverse. Learn to say no if you don't want to be hypersexualized. Learn to push a line for yourself, or be more assertive about yourself. Too much to carry. Someone is so burdened. Ace of Wands here, they're going to have a breakthrough. And I feel like you're the star that shows them the way. You put light on their path so they understand how to go about something. If they let you, though, because this person's so goddamn difficult with this Ace of Wands. They could get a breakthrough with this Ace of Wands. Inspiration. You're supposed to be inspiration to this person. Not a burden. Not somebody got a shallow perception. Focus, control, willpower with the Chariot. Anything is possible. You're still going to get your success, Aquarius, but with this Nine of Cups in the reverse, somebody's dreams getting shattered here. Be a Scorpio. Scorpio feminine energy, even if it's a masculine, even if it's a man or a woman, it's Scorpio feminine energy could be significant. Page of Swords, malicious gossip, two-faced, all talk. Yeah, their dreams are going to be shattered. Maybe just when you guys start helping, somebody's going to come and tell you what this person been saying about you behind your back, how two-faced they are, all the shit that they've been talking, trying to get people not to look at you a certain way so that they could get it. Someone's going to get exposed. They done bit off more than they could chew. They done burnt their blessing. I mean, they done burnt their bridge to this blessing. Meanwhile, Ten of Cups. Somebody is still getting fulfillment. Everything's coming full circle. Family, love, stability, blessed beyond understanding. Well-being is top tier. Four of Swords. Someone is dealing with the mental overload, sanctuary, solitude, or someone's trying to cause you that. Someone could need something to be put to rest, laid to rest. Knight of Coins here. You're being very consistent. You're slow and steady wins the race. Hardworking. Maybe this person is a little bit lazy. No Judgment in the reverse. This person is not confident. Self-doubt, repeating mistakes, ignoring your calling. That's really the source. So if this person asks you whatever, the spirit realm with Judgment in the reverse knows that this person did this out of misguided anger. They repeated a mistake over and over again. By focusing on you, they've ignored their calling. The ancestors are not about to let this person get away with what they did, but this doesn't necessarily signify punishment as much as somebody here might want that. The catch here is this person got to look at themselves after all this. It's too much. They have to accept that they did all this out of misguided anger, misguided judgment. They misjudged you. Three of Wands, you're moving forward. Somebody is getting promoted to a leadership position. You could have just started. It's all moving really fast. But the reason why is because you take on initiative. You can handle more responsibilities. Someone thinks you can or something like that. So, yeah, as you move forward, this person feels like their world is upside down. They're blaming you for it. They're feeling empty, stagnant, delayed. But it's because of this Page of Cups energy. This person's just childish. They're emotionally immature and it's blocking their creativity. Yeah, but with the Seven of Swords in the reverse, I feel like somebody wants to come clean. They want a fresh start. That somebody's rethinking their approach. Very wise. Two of Coins. Yeah, because the Two of Coins in the reverse, something is unbalanced. Somebody feels like they're being spread too thin. They're overwhelmed. Somebody could be dealing with financial issues. The Death card in the reverse. They're just they're resisting change, inevitable ending, stagnation. They can't see that because they're stuck in this Jezebel energy, the superficial energy. That's not what the Jezebel root or none of that. The real Jezebel energy is or none of that, but this is just like, the fallacy. Okay. They're just resisting change, inevitable endings. They're keeping themselves stagnant. They're in their own way. So, yeah, that's why I've been focused on myself. I know that's right, Camilla. That's the best thing you could do, revenge. Is, the best revenge comes in the form of success if you're even thinking about that. But most of the time, that type of revenge is not revenge that's thought out or planned out, or you're not like, oh, I'm going to be successful to shit on my enemies. It's you pouring into yourself, focusing on yourself. Before you know it, you're here and they're still back there. You done won the race. This your 100th race and they still on the first one because they don't know how to focus on themselves. They're focused on revenge, or they're focused on these dark energies or this whatever type of energy. And it's a hindering energy. It's not helpful. It's not benefiting them at all. It's not benefiting them. So I hope they see the lights. Whatever you do, you are supported in that energy, Aquarius. Somebody here could also be an adulterer. This Jezebel energy could be getting embarrassed. You might get to witness this, where they're getting caught cheating or trying to fuck their way up the ladder. Like I said, this person did not do any work on the inside. They project. They seek the problem outside of themselves. They don't look within. So don't take it personally. Don't blame yourself too harshly. Don't act like you could have done more. Once you do what you got to do, I do feel like you should do something and try to help in some way, shape, or form. Try to get this person to see clearly, but sometimes things happen that we don't understand. We're not meant to. Yeah, I remember I told y'all about this girl. She was an Aquarius, a February Aquarius that I was with. She was one of those Aquariuses that did not have that much patience. Our birthdays was a week apart. My birthday January 28th, so I think like the 5th or something. She did not have a lot of patience. She'll give you directions. She ain't gonna tell you nothing wrong. You don't follow those directions, she gets annoyed as fuck, or she would, where it's like, you don't understand how much of a leg up I'm giving you by telling you what to do and how to do it. And this and this and da 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 da. So the way that she would teach me the hard way was she would just let me fuck up. And then when I fucked up, it would be an I told you so, but not in a way of, bitch, I told you so. It would be more like, so now do you understand why I told you to go about it this way? Hope this Jezebel don't got to get fired or get removed to realize you was only trying to help them. You wasn't their enemy. It's these sick motherfuckers over here that maybe nobody could change their mind. But when you can't change the people around you, and you've changed everything you could within yourself, you can also change the people around you. But before we go to the change the people around you, somebody might be forced to because they finna shoot themselves in the foot with this group this round, not understanding the assignment here. It's not that easy to understand for people, especially when you're in something you're not supposed to be. Sex work was really hard for me to master when I was in sex trafficking because it wasn't something I wanted to do. It wasn't a choice. So that's a little different when you're going into something you choose to do. You say that you want to do it. You're telling the universe this is what you want to do. This person is who I'm talking to, the cross watcher right now is who I'm talking to. all this, you're struggling. Spirit has been watching this person. This is what they don't understand. If they just separate the timelines, they'll recognize their own situation. Spirit has been watching you struggle, this power struggle, these misogynists, not being overlooked, being whatever it is that this Jezebel has been going through. Spirit has been watching them go through this. So Spirit puts you on the path with them to help them. But they're looking at you as a nuisance. They're looking at you as a problem. So it's like, if we're not careful, we'll be hating the oppressed and glorifying our oppressors. This person, they didn't recognize, they're not understanding right now. You could try with the information I gave you. That's why I'm giving it to you. But don't overextend yourself. If it don't work, it don't work. You can bring them to the water. If they don't want to drink, let them stay dehydrated. It's not on you. So that's just really the sauce. Okay, I know this was kind of dragged out. Hour and 35. I was supposed to start my next reading at 2. Damn, I guess I'm starting it at 3, y'all. I'm up. At this point, I'm like, I might as well stay up until the kids go to school. My dumb ass slept from what time did I finish the reading? Earlier before I deleted it. My kids have been home from school for 20 minutes, 30 minutes, and it was driving me nuts. They was not having me on here doing these readings. So probably 5 o'clock to 9 o'clock. That was not a nap. That was half a night's sleep for me. So I don't know, y'all, but I got another reading that I'm going to do right after this. I guess I'll schedule it for 3. Make myself some fresh coffee. Yeah, I'm going to schedule it for 3 o'clock. This is one about the karmic cults. Like I said, just a spinoff from this one. One thing that might be make that reading related to this reading is I do feel like this person's magic isn't working. So I feel like this person isn't understanding that the magic isn't working because it's not supposed to. So instead of just I don't know, if I try a certain recipe and it don't work, I could perfect the recipe to make it work by myself. But if I did that and every time I do it, every which way the universe is telling me don't do this shit, I'm going to not do it. But this person ain't doing that. No matter how much it's backfired, whatever. This person could have definitely reached out to a cult. So, yeah. 3 o'clock, 3 a.m. California time, 6 a.m. Eastern time. In the next 20 minutes, I'm going to be coming back doing a reading on this karmic cult. Okay, let me just collect my thoughts on that now that I'm not distracted. But yeah, Aquarius, you're beautiful, handsome. Your ancestors are proud. Nothing but good news. Oh, I'm yawning. Excuse me, y'all. I'd be nervous about yawning throughout the middle of the night. Look up the spiritual meaning behind yawning. I'm so superstitious. I know. I'm sorry. Yeah, I think that's just the reading. We're going to see if they come out in the karmic cult reading. But the problem is your ancestors stepping in, your spirit team, the angels, low-key sympathize for this person now because I can see both sides. But like I said, if you just look at it from their perspective, from their timeline, if you really are the guide, the healer, this person has misguided anger against you. You might be wondering why spirit even put you on the path to encounter this person. I feel like it's to help them if they let you help them. But I don't feel like they're going to. But we don't know unless you try. Depends on how much introspection this person has done to realize, I don't really hate Aquarius. I want Aquarius to teach me how to embody what they got. That movie, what's that movie? Hustle with J-Lo and the Asian girl. When the Asian girl was like, can you teach me how to make money like you? And that's a real scenario that happens in strip clubs. I was one of those strippers when I first started. It was like, can someone just teach me instead of letting me just wing the shit? But if this person isn't there yet, it's like, I don't need you to teach me shit, bitch. I've been here longer. They shooting themselves in the foot. You'll know better than me. That's really the sauce, Aquarius. So I'm going to wrap this reading up. I got 20-minute break in between my next reading. That next reading is going to be interesting. I might change into some pajamas. Fell asleep in my clothes. Or I might just keep this shit on until I get the kids up for school, and then after they go to school, shower and start my new day. I just don't want my sleep regimen getting fucked up. TMI, I know. I love y'all. I'm gonna see y'all in the next reading. Peace and blessings. Peace and blessings. Like, share, comment, and subscribe.